Who is Mirabelle Irvine?
She's the master wizard here. Archmage Aaron may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Is there any advice you can give about destruction spells?
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
May. Alright. Well, you...
Mirabelle will be waiting for you.
I thought she was going to give us like a little tour. Well, there she goes. Lydia stopped finally getting out of the way. Easy with that face, Lydia. I don't know what's worse, the face of that mask or that overly beauty salon face she normally has. I still need to look into. I think there is an option that you can set it so that the other women aren't so crazy glammed out. Like making their faces not look hideous is one thing, but then having it look like they just paid for like a $500 facial, no, not like that, is another entirely. I mean, I'm sure there's no real reason to follow this person. I'm just curious what she says.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it.
And I didn't want to touch her because that happens. That's really annoying. Oh, okay, she just slipped those out. All right. That's one of the annoying things about this game that's always drove me nuts is if you run into an NPC, even if they're supposed to be walking somewhere. Where's first lessons? But this is it. Yeah. And if somebody's walking somewhere, a lot of times they'll talk like, "Oh, blah blah blah."
I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receives no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Is it Archmage or is it Archmage? I've always thought it was Archmage.
Welcome
That sounds
to the
better.
college.
Anyway, let's talk to her. I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes.
Maybe.
I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts.
I can't remember how to move slow. Because it's always annoying. Every single game in existence has this problem where non-player characters move at this weird speed that's faster than crouching or sneaking or the player's walk, but way slower than your normal walk speed. So you're either falling behind or you're blowing past them. Like this happens in like every game ever.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Woo! Mage College Party. I bet they have some wild parties here. Get into some crazy wizard, sorceresses gone wild shit. Hell yeah, this is the only reason I'm joining the college.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours.
Sweet.
Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Okay. Before we do that, I actually am going to look and see if there is a controls. This is what we want. Let's see. Left hand activate. Oops. Strafe. Activate. Ready sheath. Jump. Sprint. Sneak is left control. Toggle always run caps. Maybe that's what I want to do. There we go. See, we're walking just like an NPC. Walk like an NPC. There was a song or two there that I was thinking of. Didn't quite translate.
Initially, you'll be learning from W.A.T.E.R, our most esteemed wizards.
Nice. I probably should check stuff that they gave me too, real quick. Probably not as good as what I'm wearing, but you never know. Wow, I've got a bunch of cloaks. Novice Robes of Destruction. Pretty sure that's what she gave me. Destruction spells cost 12% less. Magicka regenerates 50% faster. I think what I'm wearing is better. 12 and 50. 15 and 75. Yeah, the regen is, again, obviously more important than anything else. I think she gave some boots as well. Some kind of magic shoes. Leather boots resist fire? No, that wasn't it. Pretty sure it wasn't. I wish you could sort by just... Wow, I gotta sell all these robes too. I got a lot of shit to sell actually. Did she give me like regular boots? Shit, I don't remember now. Boots, gloves. Well, I don't see anything all that sexy in here. I'm wearing a hood. Because I'm in the hood. I need to enchant those gloves the first chance I get. I feel like she gave me boots. I really wish you could sort by when you got something, but oh well. It's alright. Watch our badass self walking. Watch her get hung up on another NPC.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Yeah, you should totally say shit like that in front of the person who works for the Archmage. I'm gonna call it Arch.
Please clean up after.
Yeah, the bumping into NPCs and having them talk is very annoying. Hopefully they stop doing that. There is some clipping with the cloak, but honestly, that's to be expected.
W.A.T.E.R is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Just like anywhere else, it's all about who you know.
Yes. Why are you following me, telling me random bits of advice, strange woman? Leave me alone. I'm trying to look like a total badass. In my burlap sack cloak. Hello, everyone. I'm the new amazing mage.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was
Stay
saying,
a while and listen.
the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control. Mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Well, we should take our tops off and earn some beads. What? This is what college is about, right? I missed the fun parts of college. I went to do kind of a boring college. I'm not really sure what to think. I think we should learn something practical. Safety should be more important than anything. I think we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too.
That's not
Why
exactly.
don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical.
These people are snotty.
Continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't think I have. Wait, did I get a ward or not? Yeah, I do have it. But I haven't used it. I have a ward spell, but I've never really used it.
That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone. Now.
All right, wait. Let's get the ward up before he casts Knights of the Round on my ass. It's under Lesser Ward. Here we go.
It's the ward spell, and keep it
Lydia.
up.
Lydia. Lydia.
You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, I'm running out of mana. Please.
Over there, please, just opposite me.
Where I'm
Wouldn't
standing.
want anyone else in the way.
Lydia,
Now,
get the
cast
fuck out of the
wards
way.
and keep it up.
Jesus Christ, Lydia. He's talking to you specifically. I can't stand here any more than I'm currently standing here.
Hold
Oh, here we go.
Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Complete first lessons. So I guess we got to meet him over there next. Started under Serenthal. So let's go ahead and rest. First, so we can get that rested XP. Well rested. We need all the bonuses we can get on our skill points. Especially alteration. Oh, we need to find somebody to sell us spells. He probably won't, but...
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Oh, I am talented.
You
I
are
like his
relatively new here,
thing
are
here.
you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Dangerous research must be a problem here.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
I'd like to know more about the college's history.
I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid.
What happened in the last few hundred years?
The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched.
What caused the Great Collapse?
No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case.
Tell me more about the Great Collapse.
The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
What's the purpose of the college?
purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down.
Okay. Alright, let's actually pop back in here real quick. I want to see if I can talk to him and buy spells. I don't imagine he sells spells. He's an instructor. But might as well hit him up. Here's some of the other college kids.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Ah, this is good. But J'zargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with J'zargo.
You seem very sure of yourself.
There is much for J'zargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. J'zargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
Referring to yourself in the third person, aren't you original? I bet you have the stereotypical, what is it, the stairways leading into themselves poster in your little dorm room, don't you? You seem excited to be here.
Oh yes, J'zargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing.
Yeah, go ahead and openly tell me that you're planning on stealing shit. Why'd you become a student at the college?
Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not J'zargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for J'zargo to become great.
Yeah.
Swift hunting.
Yep.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better.
Why aren't there many Nords at the college?
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it.
That sounds about right.
Magic is seen
Or
as
drinkable.
something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right then.
All right then. Just lights. Where's that girl go?
Skyrim could not be more different elsewhere. But magic
Elsewhere. Sounds like you said elsewhere.
no matter where you go.
Guess that could be the true too. I like this type of area, all the snow and cold and all that shit. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's go. We gotta look for spells first, because if I don't, I'll forget. I will definitely forget. Oh, maybe here. Oh. Damn it. I need to figure out, there is a setting you can change it so that only skill books glow. And that's the one I want. What in the hell? Somebody's fires key.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs.
I'm sure.
Now, do you require assistance?
Is there any college business I can assist with?
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations.
I'm ready for some adventure.
Well, all right. Here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Copy of the Wolf Queen, B6. See if I'll actually remember that. Probably not. What have you got for
I
sale?
have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
I don't know if these are going to be books or spells. Yeah, these are just books. You suck. An accounting of the scrolls. That one's very expensive. But you anger me with your worthlessness, actually. You can probably sell him books. Battle of Red Mountain. Ab's journal? Sure, take it. Response to Bureau's speech. I don't remember what that is. Quite an impressive library. You take your work very seriously.
Until next time.
What is that book? Oh, this is just... Alright, yeah. It's just a book. We'll sell it to him.